Hello beach friends! Alright, today we're doing something a little different. We're going on a road trip. We're heading up to Sarasota County and to Lido Key because there's been some dredging going on there. And if you are in the shelling community, you know that dredging means fun. So let's go see what we find. Welcome to another SWF Beach Life video. Every week I upload a new shelling video or beach combing or some sort of beach encounter, and if you like that kind of thing, I do recommend you subscribe and hit the notification bell. So here we are at Lido Key, but before we get onto the beach, let's do some housekeeping. This is where we parked. This is all the way on the south end of Lido Key. It was free parking, plenty of parking, although we did have to avoid those puddles because it had been raining quite a bit. They do have this cute little playground. Thought it was a little redundant to have a no lifeguard on duty sign by the playground, but as it turns out, there is another entrance over to the beach on the far end of that. There are outdoor showers, there are restrooms. It's actually a quite nice facility, and it had this little area off the back of this building where I saw a boat had kind of pulled up there, and there's lots of nice natural shade. So this is a cute little park. All right, enough of that. Let's head out to the beach. I had never been on a dredging excursion before, so I didn't really know what to expect. There has been quite a bit of news among the shelling community about this dredging going on, so I had to go check it out. And thank you to the viewer who gave me the tip on where to park and where to start. So here we are. We're going to start off with this shark eye right away. We're just going to get right into it. And it was a bunch of both. It was a bunch of looking on the beach and in the water. So that's always kind of fun. I literally had just gotten onto the beach. I found that shark eye. And here we have a juvenile Florida fighting conch. But frankly, I have tons of those at home. So I want to look for something a little different, like this button shell. That we find, I don't know, once every 6 months. So I thought that was kind of cool. And here we have the horse conch. You couldn't miss him. He was bright orange, just sticking out. So off to a good start. Ooh, jellyfish. Yeah, those I was avoiding. I didn't touch any, didn't get stung, although just in case, I do happen to have some vinegar in my trunk, just in case. It's always good to have a backup plan. Oh, and here we have a bay scallop. That's a fun guy. He's pretty big. And a nutmeg. He's missing a little layer. That's all right. Here we have another shark eye. Right on. Ooh, and an olive. It literally was olive palooza. Look at that whopper. Oh, he's awesome. So big. They get to up to 3 inches, and I'd say he's almost that. So there was definitely stuff on the beach, and there was definitely stuff in the water. So zigzagging up and down the beach looking for goodies. Oh, look what we got here. Lightning whelk. Right in the surf. It's a good find. Ooh, and a tulip. Aw, he's a little broken. That's all right though. Here we have a shark eye and a lightning whelk. So this is Lido Key. I didn't know what to expect actually. It's much more built up, I guess, because I was just anticipating it to be a lot like it is where I normally go, which is Fort Myers Beach and Sanibel. But it was really pretty. At least on the south end though, your hotels and condos all up down the beach. And here we have a little bit of a feeding frenzy going on. I guess these birds they were at the buffet and they were just snacking away. Always fun to see those guys doing their thing. Wow, that's weird. An olive. Oh, this guy. He was so pretty. This buttery, giant Florida fighting conch. He's all orange. I thought he was great. All right, he had a little chip, but that's such a pretty shell. I kept him. All right, this I think is a Tinted Pantheris. I do not find these often, so it's very hard for me to identify these the first shot. So if anybody can confirm or deny what that shell is, that'd be great. This we know is a shark eye. Ooh, see that hole? That was probably created by another shark eye. You can tell because of the bevel of that hole. Those carnivores. And what do we got hiding here? Oh, another lightning walk. All right, so far I'm finding the same stuff I find down in Southwest Florida. Another shark eye. Looks like a little bit of a repair job going on. And another Florida finding conch. He's pretty, but not as pretty as that big orange, or that big yellow one. All right, half, 3/4 of a lightning well. We'll just leave that. And here we have a Spiny Jewel box. That's another shell that I normally find. Another lightning whelk. And what else we got? Oh, little auger. All right, so there's 2 bay scallops. All right, and I guess technically this is sea glass, but really for all intent and purposes, it's garbage. So I'll be sure to recycle that appropriately. So here's another shot at the water and kind of what we were contending with. Lots of stuff in there. A lot of it was broken, but there definitely were goodies to be picked through. Look at all the olives, like this guy. Oh, he's awesome. Or this guy. Yeah, I told you, it was Olive Palooza. Oh, a little lightning whelk. Picked him out of the surf. And here's a juvenile Florida fighting conch. They're not as heavy as the big guys, so that's okay. That's weird. Another olive. What else we got? Oh, all sorts of goodies, right? Olives and lightning whelks. You know, I thought at one point it might have been a good idea to bring my scooper, but I really just have more fun just kind of picking them out of the water. More of a challenge. There's a shark eye. 2 more big olives. Oh, I love that big fat one. An alphabet cone. All right, he's a little beat up. Definitely not pristine, but they're sort of unusual. Look at it that way. Good find. Oh, look at it. No, I'm not going to keep him. This is a Florida fighting conch. Look at the zigzag pattern. Oh, I thought that was so cool. Here's another juvenile. It was also cool. Look at this alphabet cone. Yeah, definitely seen better days. Oh man, he was so big too. Oh well, womp womp. But look at this fabulous lightning whelk. He's not very lightning-y. He's kind of got stripes. But this guy, really cool pattern. Look at those zigzags. And this is the closest we got to our Junonia. Oh well, one day. Oh, we have a nutmeg. And I thought this guy was kind of cool. That is the top of a lightning whelk that has just completely soaked in all that dark color of the sand. Oh, that was neat. Here we have a worm snail. And another shark eye. Good day for shark eyes. Okay, and here we have a murex and I think again Tinted Pantheris, maybe? And we have a bay scallop and a big old auger. Ooh, 2 shark eyes. Looks kind of funny, they're looking at you. And another bay scallop. And what do we got here? A lightning whelk. 2 more bay scallops, they're matching that gray color. So this is the south end of Lido Key. Definitely pretty. Different than I'm used to, but definitely pretty beach. And while I'm shooting, of course, I have to, pick up this chestnut turban. Another big old olive. And another one, that's a chestnut turban, a little beat up. Okay, here's a Calico Clam. He's got some stuff on it, so we'll leave him for somebody else. Lots to pick through. It was fun because you got to be on the beach and in the water, so you can kind of zigzag back and forth. Lots of pieces. Lots of broken shells. But lots of goodies too, like this. We have 2 shark eyes. You have an auger. Looks like a little crown conch. And a big old nutmeg, 2 of them. Awesome. Now that's a better example of a calico clam. He doesn't have so much stuff. There's a murex. Real pretty little guy. Ooh, all right. I like this because it's all gray. Nice. And another lightning whelk. All right, so there's another pile. We didn't quite make it to the point where we couldn't walk any further. That's the fence there. So we figure we'll make our way to that fence and then we'll circle back. We'll read a bunch of terns. Royal terns. Funny. So we made it up to this area which we couldn't proceed any further. It's more like a construction area. There was someone sitting in that buggy to make sure that people were not going to go past that. Not that we would have anyway, but they're making sure people are not cruising around that part of the beach. So we had to stick to where we were. I really just wanted to go over there and look, but we didn't. What do we see rolling around here? Okay, a lightning whelk. Ugh. I'm going to go with about half of a lightning whelk, so I'm not going to keep him. Oh, that's a keeper. That's a different guy. He's a keeper. Anything else? Well, I'm sure there is, but it's just a matter of getting to it, right? Oh, this is my favorite kind of shelling. I love the challenge. Although it's very frustrating when you see a shell and you really just can't get it, but it's fun. All right, so we took a closer look at this, and this is really just sand kind of piled. There's not a shell pile. I mean, there's just shells that would have been on the beach in there. So I grabbed this other beat up chestnut turban and called it a day. It just wasn't that much fun. We weren't really finding anything, so we just kind of poked around and then went back to the water. Found this lovely lightning whelk. Oh, and another scallop. Oh, he's nice and big. And another shark eye. Uh-oh, somebody snacked on him. Now see how that hole is more circular and not beveled? That was done by some sort of other drill, like a Gulf oyster drill, maybe a murex. There's another view of Lido Key. Very pretty. A lot more crowded than I thought it was, but, well, a lot more crowded than I thought it would be, but it was Saturday, and you have all this dredging news going on, so it must be attracting a lot of shellers like myself. Look at that! Ah, oh, he's awesome! And there was another feeding frenzy. This is I guess the second shift at the buffet. And the birds are funny. I guess a couple start and then they all just kind of converge. Nice. More big fat olives. Yes. Ooh, now he's really pretty. Florida fighting conch. Relatively common, but I really like the pattern on him. He's like plaid. Nope, broken olive. And a lightning whelk. I picked up so many olives, there's a broken shark eye. I didn't record it. You'll see at the end, I'll show you my entire haul, but it really was just olive after olive after olive after olive. There is a Spiny Jewel box. What? Well, that's weird. An olive. Yeah, it was fun. Oh, that's a piece of a crown conch. Just picking through the goodies. Oh, a tulip. No, that's a true tulip, and you can tell because it has, see those ridges? It's not completely smooth. That's how you know that that's a true tulip versus a banded tulip. Cool. Oh, a lightning whelk, but he look at, you know what's weird is he's gray, but he still has some of his orange color stripes in there. Oh, little horse conch. I love how bright those little guys are. And another cone, cool. An alphabet. Yeah, he's beat up. But we don't find all that many, so that's right. All right, so that was our shelling time. We're gonna head back south. It was so much fun to go and see something completely different. Of course, seeing a different city is always really fun. Sarasota seems to be a very pretty city. We'd like to go back and check it out a little further. Look like a, I don't know, just fun. A lot more built up than it is down here. And that, I wasn't kidding, guys. It was Olive Palooza. So I picked up tons of them because I like them. And we got some other goodies. We got some cones and oh, well, the lightning whelks. You know, we got a bunch of those. The murex, some shark eyes, those little horse conchs. Oh, that yellow Florida fighting conch, he was cool. And some colorful scallops. We found some nutmegs, some discolored shells. I liked those. And we have some sereths and some augurs and those chestnut turbans and the little piece of Junonia. Oh, well, a little button shell. So it was really pretty awesome. It was great to go and just kind of experience a different beach, which is always a lot of fun. And it was always nice to travel, which I like a lot. So thank you guys, as always. I know we pretty much showed you the same shells we find at home, but wanted to bring you on this tour just in case you yourself couldn't get down to Lido Beach. So thank you as always for all your comments. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again next week.